Say Titi Media has channel. Titi Media talk business. Titi Media they make sense. If they talk about life, no more stress. Say in relationship, let's talk it. In faith, though, let's talk it. In love, oh, let's talk it.
Reporting live from St. Teresa's Catholic Cathedral, Nsukka, I am Ordained Juliet.
I am Vitis, popularly known as Vitis the Socrates. Today, the Catholic Bishop of Nsukka, Most Reverend Godfrey Igwebike Ona, will be ordaining 20 able men to the life of priesthood.
As we speak, the Father Bishop is currently delivering his homily, and this occasion is graced by people from all walks of life.
Today, we are going to interview many priests, these newly ordained priests, and the laymen who came to witness the occasion. Just keep watching and get what we have for you. Thank you and God bless you.
Anyị na-echi fada.
O nwere ebe unu na-echi taa?
O nwere onye be anyị na-echi na anyị echishwene. Ntabi ihe ọma ji abata be anyị. Ndị ere ụlọ. Obodo m pọnị nọ na-asọ m kpekpekpe. Ndị enwene gị nwee nzizi na ha eji enwete. Chukwu sịrị gị anụ na-eshi. Gị chere ogenye na ogenye ka mma.
Aha mbụ Agbedo Mary. Anyị bụ ndị Ngweski. Joaquin and Ogute Parish. Chineke na anyị na-esikwa adadago sifere kwadoro fada anya. Anyị ga na-enye zito kekene. Ndị ha bịara nta na ememe nye Chukwu na-eduga la n'udo n'ịfụnanya na agam n'iru n'onwe esewa ọbụla site na mara Jesus Christ onye nwe anyị.
Amen.
Chioma Violet Onyebuchi Aro. I'm here to grace the beautiful day of my cousin brother, ordination of my cousin brother. Oh, I pray that God should direct him to walk in his vineyard and to grant him his heart desire and bless him.
I'm Michael Ugu. Today is a Catholic Diocese of Nsukka ordination.
Yes, I have a candidate, Reverend Anthony Aneke. We thank God that the God's will is manifesting in his life today, because the journey to priesthood is a very long journey. So, and they go through a lot of teaching and the rest of them. Spend a lot of years. Catholic Church is the only church that they take time to train their priests. And somebody that have come thus far to be ordained a priest will have cause to glorify God's name. My prayer for them is that they will remove their mind, soul, and spirit from the affection of this world to avoid distraction.
Good morning.
Nsukka. Oh, yeah, where people?
I'm from Obimo.
Okay. Okay, one egg so na echi farata. Ndị go obodo gị na one egg na echi farata.
Ama ka m ga-eme kowa so chukwu maka ọ dị. Because ya bụ onye izi na-echi na my village today. Ya bụ onye izi. O ụlọ ọnụ ha bụ ka obu m ha taa. Ọ bụrụ mgbe m na primary school asị gị deme bọshị gaa na ga-echezo na ndụ gị. Echezokwa m taa.
Ọkwa.
Abụ bọshị ma na ga-echezo na ndụ. Na ọ dịghị izi na obido from primary school na ya ji abụ fada na ya ji abụ fada ma ọ go pia today ihe o kwuru mezue. Iru obe anyị na-eji ije taa maka Ugwoke Chukwuebuka Anthony.
I am Reverend Father Martin Emeka Ozioko. I am the parish priest, St. Patrick's Parish Obolafo, and the dean of Obolafo Ordinary, and the priest in charge of security.
Okay,
the
fine.
Catholic Diocese of Nsukka. Imanenba is na the Shinija Adaka Amagomeda. Menya Baneja Ma Okacharacha. Ne Tata, ne Catholic Diocese of Nsukka. Chineke Politerumo Korobia, 20 of them, eminently noble young men, 20 of them, who were formed and trained to be Catholic priests in the Catholic Diocese of Nsukka. Today is the ordination. You can see a mammoth crowd gathered here in respect of this ordination. And that is why all of us are gathered here. Okerekwu chọrọ ihe ụmụ ya. Na ọ bụrụ na oleje na-azụ mmadụ n'elu mkpakara nọ na-abịa chania. I'm advising them na because ochichi fada bụ ga-egwa na-apụ tabaneka agba. Na ọ bụrụ na isi kara aka na-eji ọgụ ntarịkpọkpọ anaghị adịghị eji obu anaghị ebu n'ikpashwara. They are going to work in an environment that is unfriendly. And those of us who were ordained nearly 30 years ago, we have been working in an environment different from theirs. People have opened their eyes more now than our time. People are more critical than our days. People are out for everybody. Since they have already experienced a part of it, I advise them to be more careful and face their work as priests. Anaga akambalo eriri doka no nwayo ka ha ga-eji were nwayo na-eso ihe gbasara their priestly life. And once they pray and work hard, they will have no problem. But if they don't pray seriously, they may not find the environment and the vocation as easy as our own. That is my candid advice for them.
Please, may we know you?
My name is Buchi Divine.
Do you really have a candidate today?
I have plenty of my friends being ordained today. Raphael, Ikechukwu, Ikena, many of them. I met most of them while they were still doing their 6 weeks. 6 weeks apostolic. Yeah. I was living with them, with priests then, so they used to come by during this assignment, and we had a kind of close contact. And I saw their desires to serve God in every capacity. So it has been our prayer that their journey, which have started a long time ago, will come to manifestation. And today being the Almighty Day of Ordination, I pray that they continue working and bearing the fruit of light which they have started. Right? So I wish them God's choicest blessings and God's perfecting all their plans in this mantle they are taking up today. I know it's not going to be an easy one, but I believe with God on their side, they are always going to overpower anything that will be a challenge in this kind of mission.
Okay, onwere unu nwere candidate na this fara na-eche nta.
Anyị bịakwutere nwanne anyị nwoke. Ọ bụ set m, onye set m. From primary school to secondary school. Ebe anyị abụ NS Uchenna Agụ. Ọ bịara ga-eshi mee fada taa na nwe ya. Anyị bịara ga anyị taa anyị. Ibe ọ na-emedere anyị mma. Anyị bịa nọnyere.
Okay, kere ekpere gị na-ekpebere isi earliest.
Ekpere anyị bend 26 Premier 2006. Anyị na-ekpe n'isi ebune ono ochi mere fada na Chineke ga na-edu ya n'ihe niile ọ na-eme. Anyị doba nwere ọ ya mere anyị ji wee bịara ka anyị soro ya wee nwee ma nwere taa.
Ya ndị Premier 26 ga nwere fada n'etiti ya. So kedu ege obodo unu na ya bi?
Obodo anyị aṅụrị, like anyị create a platform maka anya. Obodo onye ọbụla aṅụrị. O nwere ndị ga-abịa nwetaghị nwa ọchọta anyị bịa nọ n'mfe. Anyị sị ka anyị bịa sị ihe ọ na-eme da masịrị anyị. Chineke dị enye.
Sir, may we know your name?
My name is Prince.
Okay, sir.
My name is Mboko Chineke
Dollar. Okay, Diego. Okay, as we all know, today is a ordination for the Nsukka Diocese Catholic priest.
Yes, I actually have like 3 candidates. They are my classmates in secondary school. Because actually I went to seminary school during my secondary school.
Oh my God.
So, and I'm happy to come and be a witness to this great occasion. They say that many were called, but few were chosen. And there are still other fields where you can still be called. All of us cannot be praised. Okay? If all of us are praised, nobody will be in the congregation. If everybody is a king, then nobody will be there for them to rule. Yeah, so I'm so happy that they made it to the end. Okay? It took them perseverance, it took them endurance, it took them so much pain to get to this length of their life, and I'm so happy they made it. They actually made it, because actually these particular 3 guys I'm telling you about, this is not actually a set. Their set had been ordained like some years back. So it took them extra energy and endurance to know that it's not over until it's over. And in life, that's how it is. It can never be over until it's over. Keep believing so we can achieve.
Thank you so much. And sir, please, what do you have to tell this newly ordained priest?
Yes, I thank God for them and appreciate their efforts. And I beg God to give them the strength to control the church and to pay homage to the less privileged. That is my wish for them.
Thank you so much.
Good afternoon. Can we meet you, sir?
Good afternoon. My name is Paul Ifnaya Ukwes.
Okay, so why are you here today at St. Teresa's Catholic Cathedral, Nsukka?
Okay, I'm here for my brother, my cousin brother, Reverend Father Francis Chidi Okobo, who was ordained a Catholic priest just about 30 minutes ago.
What's your prayer for this young ordained priest?
Thank you. My prayer is I pray that God will give him the wisdom and the strength to spread the gospel throughout the world. I pray that God will strengthen him so that every of his brothers and sisters will participate and benefit from his gospel.
Which school is this?
St. Catherine's Comprehensive Secondary School, Nsukka.
Okay, so why are you actually here today?
We came to sell brochure for what they are doing today for the ordination.
For the priestly ordination. So, like, how many priests do you know that you are ordaining today?
20 priests.
20 priests. So, what's your prayer for this newly ordained priest?
So that God will help them and they'll achieve why they are being ordained, and to draw people closer to God.
Okay, a situation whereby you have a brother who wants to become a priest. Will you actually advise your brother to go into the life of priesthood?
Yes, I will.
You will, just like that.
It's the calling. If you have the calling, I will advise you to go for it. But if you don't want, you can stay behind, and if you go into the seminary, you start doing another thing else other than the reason why you are there. So it depends on what you want to be.
As you can see, people are trooping out from the cathedral building and everything is moving, everything is going. So thank God. So what can you say about it?
I think it's a nice thing, but let's just hear from the audience, know how they feel, especially to the newly ordained priests. I think it will give them an avenue to express themselves on how they feel.
Okay, Father, good afternoon. Please help us with your name.
Father Teklus Ugweze.
So, what can you say about this particular event?
Well, I must confess that I'm the happiest person today, bearing in mind that I have been able to get about 20 more priests under me. As a 2-year-old priest, my younger brothers are increasing. So I must thank God, because it is only God's grace that brings us to this level, and we continue to appreciate God's grace for that. Actually, the ministry is not easy. We are human, but God's grace continues to sustain us. I must tell them to be themselves and also embrace that vow of celibacy, obedience, and poverty. That's all.
My name is Father Chimezi Onwuzurike. I'm working at St. Joseph's Umobago.
What actually happened today at St. Teresa's Cathedral?
We had a priestly ordination. 20 deacons were ordained as priests. I wish them good luck. I wish them success in their ministry. I wish them everything that is good, that God will continue to bless them.
Reverend Father Charles Onyekachi Ezema. I'm from St. Patrick's Parish, Lono.
Okay.
And I happen to be the first priest of the parish. For a long time, they have not had a priest. So it's a thing of joy, and my people are very, very grateful to God about this. So, and I myself, I also thank God. And I thank the bishop that through his instrumentality, we became priest today. And I pray that through the help of God, we'll be committed to the work of God and do it to the best of our abilities. Of course, the work is the work of God, and God will always intervene in such situations and supply by giving us the Spirit that will guide us and direct us. So we don't do the work by our own power. It's through the inspiration of the Holy Spirit that we do such work. So we are not afraid, because He has already promised us that He will be with us wherever we are and wherever we are walking. Okay. So in such situations, we follow the directions of the Holy Spirit and do the little we can.
Good afternoon, beautiful young lady.
Yeah. So may I meet you? Your name?
Okay, my name is Lillian. I'm Lillian.
Okay, Lillian. What actually brought you to St. Teresa's Catholic Cathedral?
Well, I came for the ordination.
Okay.
My friend's brother.
Okay, for
Yeah.
ordination. Okay,
Yeah.
so what's your prayer for him that is being ordained today as a priest?
Pray for long life. I pray for whatever he does, he should prosper. You get, and this is a new beginning, a new chapter for him. So.
Okay, at the moment, Reverend Father Maximilian Nemeka.
Wow, indeed. So, how do you feel about this particular ordination?
It's something else. I have mixed feelings. That would describe it perfectly because it's a mystery that I'm yet to fully understand, and I will gradually understand. The depth of what happened there at the mass. So, but whatever happens, I'm happy. 18 years long journey preparing for this sacred priesthood. So, I really thank God for giving me opportunity of seeing today. And I really thank all those who helped me get to this point. All my family, my friends, and my well-wishers, my teachers, and all those who struggled to help me get to this point.
Can we know your name?
Francis Chimdema Okobo.
Okay, how do you feel about your ordination today, Father?
Of course, looking at me, you already know that I feel happy. I appreciate God for everything. It's not by my might, either is it by my power, but the grace of God. It's only God's grace that can lead you into this level of being a priest for the service of God and humanity, and nothing less than that. Thank you.
My name is Father Charles Chikodle Okunwanne. To be in the house of the Lord has always been my yearning, and today I think I'm very much fulfilled and happy. I feel like I'm already in heaven. Even if I die today, I believe I'm satisfied. I've achieved all I needed in life. But then I will also pray that this joy God has given me today will continue till eternity. And through me, that He will get more souls for Himself. That's my earnest prayer for now.
Father, please, may we know your name?
My name is Reverend Father Anthony Ugoke.
Okay, I hope you are one of these newly ordained priests.
Yes.
Okay, how do you feel about this ordination?
I feel very happy. In fact, I cannot express the joy that is in my heart now. But the only thing I have to say is thank you to our Lord Jesus Christ, and also gratitude to my bishop, whom our Lord Jesus used as an instrument to ordain me a priest.
And what advice do you have for the seminarians that can help them, keep them to this level that you are now?
My advice to them is just very simple, that they need to pray always so that the grace of God may be with them, to enable them adhere to the seminary rules and regulations, and by doing that, God will lead them to the stage where I am now.
Good afternoon, Father.
Good afternoon, great.
Yes, so please your name and your
Reverend Father Lawrence Chidera Ezugu.
So are you among the newly ordained priests today?
Sure. Joyfully I received the ordination today. Very much happy, and in fact, when your heart is full of joy, you will lack words of what to say.
So now that you have been ordained as a priest now, what do you intend to do in the aspect of evangelism?
Well, of course, we have started with text thoughts in the media evangelization, and I hope to continue with the media evangelization. With the great team, let's talk it out, and then in other aspects of life, we still keep on evangelizing, mostly in media, because I think our use of our time, they are really focused on the media, and then you can reach even those who are very far and near with media. So media evangelization is the main point.
So what are your advice to young youths who are also in line with this journey of priesthood?
My advice to them is that insofar as we are able to reach this point, I believe that anybody who with the grace of God can do it, because upon our imperfections, God was able to call us. I believe another person who is still in this line and maintain the status quo will reach to the definite end when God is with him.
This is my first time of witnessing an ordination. I was here from start to finish. And then I'm so happy for the 20 young men who dedicated their lives to the service of God. You know, it's not easy, you know. Coming out today after maybe, let's say, an average of 14-year journey, you know, so it's not easy, and I thank God for their lives, for taking this bold step that many of us here couldn't. I didn't easy.
Okay, my name is Nsukka. The bishop has already said everything, but I can only add a little thing. They should just focus on God. It's not an easy one. And so I just advise they should focus on God and put all their trust in Him. For the fact that He called them for this job, it means that He has what it takes for them to carry on the task. So they should just be prayerful, trust in God, and I believe He will take them to the permanent sites.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're welcome.
May we know your name?
I am Reverend Father Aaron Okog, the Episcopal Vicar for the youths of the diocese. Well, it's a thing of joy. We are grateful to God for calling our 20 brothers to the dignity and post of priesthood. The priesthood ordination we had today was really a huge success, and we commend the young men who answered the call. And so thank our bishop and the parents who actually contributed immensely towards their training. And I call upon young men, because I am their chaplain. We need more young men to come into the priesthood ministry, because there are so much work to be done. People are getting old, younger ones ought to come up for the training. So God bless you.
Okay, thank you very much, Father.
I'm Sister Happiness Eze.
Where are you working?
I'm working at Imo State and presently schooling in Cameroon.
Okay, what actually brought you down all the way from Cameroon to Nsukka?
All right, I have a brother in my parish that ordained today, and I'm very happy. So that's what brought me. I just came in this week, and I came to witness it, to be part of it, and I'm so happy. My prayer is that I pray that the God who have called them will protect them, especially my brother Maximilian Onoima, as they have stepped their foot to serve God. I pray that may God give them more wisdom and understanding to know the call they have taken, and also to serve God faithfully. So at the end, they will also inherit God's kingdom.
Okay, thank you very much, sister, and do have a wonderful day.
Today we are ordaining 20 priests. 20 priests are called to the sacred priesthood today.
Okay, so are you really happy about this?
Very, very happy.
Okay, so what's your advice to these newly ordained priests?
I pray, I advise them to keep on struggling, keep on to the faith, and do well to help in the work of evangelization. It's not easy to be a priest, but with the grace of God, they will reach where others are and even get higher.
Okay, at my left, we have Reverend Father Bonaventure Ngwoke, popularly known as Father Smasher. So, Father, what is actually happening today at Nsukka Diocese?
What is happening today is a very special event in the history of our diocese, as this year again the diocese is blessed with 20 able-bodied, disposed and dedicated young men who have been raised to the order of Catholic priesthood. If they follow very diligently all that the bishop has said in the Mass, especially that their candles can only be borne by service, that they can only be successful by living a life of service. When they do the work of the priest very diligently, then every other thing will fall into place. And I wish them the best of luck in this sojourn they have started today. It's not easy. The life of a priest is not an easy life, but then we rely on God's grace. Everything we do is on God's grace. I had my mission, my vision as a priest, and all my mission and my vision are also in line with the vision that the diocese has for me. And that is why at this point in time, I'm still keeping pace with the diocese. I'm not overspeeding, and I know I'm not behind. I'm trying to follow the dictates and the tenets that have been kept for me to follow. And by the special grace of God, I think I've been keeping to that.